welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while. Yeah, December was a really busy month for me. I was in Florida for a while for work, so I wasn't able to film, and I mean it's December anyway. So I wanted to show you, even though I wasn't doing any videos, I was still experimenting with makeup and purchasing. So I do have some new things to like do, and it's a new year, so I have like new thoughts that I want to like new plans that I have. But anyway, that's not why we're here today. Today we are here to talk about the Colourpop Element of Surprise palette. This is what the outer packaging looks like. It's just a cardboard box. There's 12 shadows in here, and it's 1.05 gram each for a total net weight of 12.60 grams. So we're gonna go ahead and open up the palette. So this palette costs $12, or no, $16 from Colourpop. So, and sometimes you can find it on sale. So this is what the color looks like. So like I said, the packaging is a cardboard box with like, I don't know what these are. It looks like flowers, but I'm not sure. So here are the 12 shadows. There's no mirroring here, so that's my only gripe here. It just says Element of Surprise. On the back, it does have the, if you look closer or closely, you can see that the names are listed on the back. So I'm not really sure if it's listed like each individual ones are like on the back of each, whatever. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shadows in here with shimmer. This brown one has shimmer in there down on the bottom as well. It's like very, it's like infused with glitter. But packaging is really nice. I didn't have a problem with it. For the price, not so much. But that being said, I did test these out for the whole week. The only one I didn't get any use out of really was this pink one right here in the center. It's just a random pop of color in this palette, but mostly like neutrals. Can you see it? There. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and use them on my eyes so you can see what they look like. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my paint pot from MAC. So I did get like a full 8 to 10 hours of wear without creasing. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my paint pot from MAC. This is called Laying Low. I almost said Painterly, but this is actually Laying Low. I'm gonna go ahead and put that all over my lid. Not sure what that's on my nails. Right, over on my other lid too. I like to use this one, which I assume is called Labyrinth, right over my lids. So like to set my paint pot, I just use Labyrinth all over. And there we go. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. Let's go ahead and blend that out on the other eye too. Alright. So what I've noticed when I wear this shadow is I didn't notice any creasing. It's really nice and pigmented, and it's a really inexpensive shadow with really nice quality. I did purchase like at least 2 more shadow palettes that I have to test out from them. I like to do I'm trying to instead of just doing like a first impression, actually test out the shadows and then come back and let you guys know what I think. Because first impressions are nice, but it doesn't really tell you like how the shadows wear, so how they do. So, alright, so next I'm going to go in with this color down here, which I assume is Details. So this one down here, I'm going to go ahead and go in with Details right into my crease. Right there. Into my crease. With details, like right into my crease. And this one's kind of like well, it's not like a brown, it is a brown transition shade, so that's nice that this palette has a transition shade in there. Alright, so then I'm going to go in with, on the other side, okay, and that's my transition shade. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Can you guys see me? My mirror is over here, so I have to, that's what I'm looking at down here is my mirror. I'll turn on the light. Didn't even realize I didn't have the light on. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with this color, which is Peace of Mind, right down here, which I love this color. This is like the color right there. Sasha, you're scratching me with your nails. I did notice a bit of kick up when I'm doing this, but the reason is I probably digged my brush in here too hard. Right, and then I'm just gonna go into my outer V with this color. And since I did have like a little excess I should say, because I dug my brush in too hard, I'm just doing it on the other side too. Alright, so I'm gonna go legit clean that up right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out into the corners. Yeah, love it. Alright, let me bring you guys in a little bit closer, I feel like. There we go. Okay. Alright, and I'm gonna blend this out. Yep. Alright, I don't want to go too far up with this color, but there we go. Like I said, really pigmented shadow. Okay. Alright. Alright, and this is what we're looking at. So then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color up here, which is called Silk Street, so this color right here, and I'm gonna go in with, actually no, because Silk Street doesn't have any pigment to it. Alright, I'm gonna go in with this pink color that I've never used, which is called Subdue. I don't know if I'd ever call a color like this Subdue. Anyway. And I'm gonna blend the pink into the other color of this. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna use this color, Silk Street, because it, on the brush, it doesn't pick up any color at all, just picks up the glitter. But this is what that looks like. Colors on my hand so you guys can see it. Alright, this is what that looks like. But in the meantime, I'm going to swatch it so you guys can see it. Okay, so the first one is Rayon, I think, if we're doing this right. This is kind of like a pinky, like it looks just plain white, but it's like a pinky duochrome. Maybe I'll just tap this on. Just tap that on top of my lip. That's pretty. Right, pinky duochromeness going on to it. See, this is what that looks like. Go ahead and swatch it right on the back of my hand. And there we go. And I don't have any primer on my hand, so this is just the true color without primer or anything. So that's the top row. I do notice like a little bit of chalkiness in the powder, but it blends out really nicely once you blend it out. See, up close, once you blend it out, it blends out really nicely. Alright, so that was Rayon. So this one is what we assume to be Silk Street. So this is the top row that I'm swatching right now, the extreme top row. So this is what we assume to be Silk Street. That's what that looks like right there on my finger. Not flicking you guys off. So this one is more of like a champagne nude, well, champagne like glittery color. There we go. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? And then Late Night is gonna be a satin color, and it's gonna be more of like a plummy color in that row. I like to use that to deepen up my outer V. Okay, Look at that one, so pretty. Then the last one in this row is going to be feels. Like you're getting all sorts of feels. So that one's like also like a shimmery one. It's more like a pinky orangey one, like shimmer. That's what that looks like right there. Second row, we're starting on the second row right here. You saw me use Labyrinth, which is this cream color, as my to set my, well, it's more of a beigey color to set my the beigey color to set my paint pot. So go ahead and do that. Did that one. Then the next one is going to be Opulent, which is a purple kind of like glitter shade. This is what it looks like. It holds more pinky purple, like lavender, than purple, like more than a true purple. It's right down there. That's really a nice color as well. I mean, I like this. And of course, this pink, which I was a little afraid to use. And this is just me one swatch. And I want to do like live swatches so you guys can see that I'm not like, oh, just making it up, that it's truly pigmented. Like, look at that. That's one swipe on my hand there. All right. And then the last color in that row is gonna be Go With The Flow, which is like what I use for my transition color. So it's more of like a creamy, like brown satin color, like right there. Look at that. All right, and we're on the last row now. So here we go. We're gonna start with this one, which is Peace of Mind, which is what I use on my outer, and that's like a cranberry color. Right across here. And look at that. And you can blend that out too. But it's like a cranberry, look at that. Then I'm gonna go in with, actually, this is the one I use as my transition color, I believe, which is Details, which is that camel color right here. I kind of like that one. It reminds me of Bobbi Brown's, what is that? Bobbi Brown's Camel, which unfortunately I think it got discontinued again. So that's what that one looks like right there. I feel like the oils in my hands are changing the color, but whatevskis. We're just gonna flow with it. Next one is that one Sea Stars that I think has like the glitter infused to the color. So it's like a brown with like pinky glitter throughout. And here we go, yep. You can't really like tell that it has glitter throughout it. Well, maybe you can a little bit, but I mean, I'd rather not have the glitter throughout it, so that's just me. And then this last one in this whole thing here is this one right here, which is called Blank Canvas. And this is what Blank Canvas looks like. It is truly beautiful. Like, look at that. It is, it's like a coppery, metallic beautifulness. Like, look at these colors. Let's see if you can see it this way. There we go. Like, look how beautiful these 12 colors are, guys. It's like a palette for people who are like me, who we're just starting to branch out into color. It still has like enough neutrals in there that you can like, it has enough neutrals in there where you can actually like still do neutral eye looks, but it has enough color in there where you can add pops of color throughout the look. It's not too out there. It's very wearable, so I would definitely say yes, this would be a good one. I find like a lot of these, if you like wet them, I think that they'll work really well for you as far as getting them on the lids and having them show up with really good pigmentation. I think this palette, actually for $16, I think this palette is truly worth every single penny, because you get 12 eyeshadow colors to try out. For an inexpensive palette, the pigmentation is really nice. It doesn't crease on me when I use a primer. It doesn't like leave. I would definitely say go out and typically with Colourpop, you can, if you wait long enough, you can catch them on a sale. So you could get this for less than the $16. So this is a good one to try if you want to give them a shot. So this one is called The Element of Surprise by Colourpop, and they're sold online. They're now carrying certain things in Sephora. I don't think this palette, I've seen this palette online at Sephora yet. So let me go ahead and finish up my eye look so we can okay, you guys, this is what the finished look is with everything. So if you take a look, you see that with my makeup all done, everything looks really splendiferous. I know, splendiferous. You can't tell that this is a $16 palette. So like I said, it is really worth taking a look at. Colourpop does have like a lot of 20% off sales. So you can like wait for one of those to get this particular palette, and that palette again is Element of Surprise. That's what that looks like. Let me refresh your memory. I did all the swatches on the back of my hands here. So that's what that looks like. All those swatches, so beautiful. These colors, so very beautiful. Alright, so anyway, very pigmented. My one complaint, mirror, put even a small one up there so we can take a look at it. But other than that, love the price, love the pigmentation. Color selection is a little different, but that's good because you get to try something new. Packaging is kind of flimsy, but it's got a metallic closure so it stays closed. I like that. Or magnetic, not metallic, magnetic. Alright, so good to travel with. Fits in the palm of your hand, so definitely a good travel palette. Anyway, check this one out at colourpopcosmetics.com. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Have a good day. Bye!